Air Pollution by Abtehal and alya. Hello everyone, we are the dynamic duo. Today we'll be talking about air pollution. So here is our team. So my name is Abtehal. I go by she, her. I'm turning 15 and I am a sophomore in Middle College High School. And fun fact, we are not twins. We are actually cousins. And my name is Alya. I go by she, her pronouns. I'm also almost 15. I'm a freshman at Middle College High School, and I love reading and binge watching shows. What is air pollution? Air pollution refers to harmful substances in the atmosphere that pose risks to human health and the environment. It results from human activities like industry, transportation, and burning fossil fuels, as well as natural events like wildfires. Our community. Here we'll be talking about refineries in our community. So in Richmond, there is a refinery called Chevron. And what is Chevron, you might be asking? Chevron firm is an America global energy firm that primarily operates in the oil and gas industries. Chevron is the Standard Oil Company of California, the second largest direct descendant of Standard Oil. One of Chevron's largest refineries is located right here in Richmond. Chevron Richmond Refinery is located at 841 Chevron Way. It has a capacity of 240,000 people. What is Phillips 66? The Bay Area's first significant oil refinery was Phillips 66 facility in Rodeo, California, which was built in 1896. The San Francisco refining system, which consists of two plants connected by a 200-mile pipeline, includes the Rodeo complex as a crucial component. So, impact of air pollution in Richmond. Residents of Richmond, a traditionally underprivileged neighborhood, deal with horrendous amounts of air pollution from a variety of sources. The most noteworthy polluters in Richmond include an oil refinery, a port, a railroad, a rail yard, and a complex network of motorways. Of air pollution in Rodeo. Air pollution impact on Rodeo becomes evident when firefighters monitor flaring events at Phillips 66 refinery. During these incidents, visible smoke and flares worsen the air quality in the area. Recognizing the recurring nature of this issue, the Contra Costa Health Department deploys a hazardous materials team to assess and monitor air quality. These persistent occurrences highlight the pressing need to address and mitigate the detrimental effects of air pollution on the community of Rodeo. Environmental health. The area of public health that focuses on the environment impacts human health is known as environmental health. It involves understanding the interactions between people and their physical, chemical, biological, and social environment, and how these interactions impact health outcomes. Air quality importance. Air pollution holds great significance due to the ability of fine particles produced through activities like fossil fuel to infiltrate our bodies upon inhalation. These particles have the capacity to travel to our lungs and bloodstreams, resulting to a wide array of health issues and complications. This impact of air pollution on public health extends to all individuals. The significance of air pollution resonates throughout the entire Bay Area. With the presence of 5 oil refineries in the region, communities in the Bay Area face substantial risks associated with transportation, refining, export, and the combustion of polluting hazardous fossil fuels.
I am the star in any room that I stand in. I am the standout.
A picture is worth 1,000 words. In this picture, a vegetation fire was contained on Wednesday, February 24, 2021, on the Phillips 66 refinery. The fire had burned about a quarter of an acre before it was extinguished. Here is a picture of the 2012 Chevron explosion, which happened in August 6th of 2012. And
as you can see, it was very bad. The smoke was crazy, and 15,000 people got injured, and 19 workers who worked in Chevron barely escaped alive.
Impacts on climate. Pollutant emissions into the atmosphere have the potential to alter the climate. The term climate forcers is frequently used to describe these pollutants, which includes greenhouse gases. The climate is warmed by ozone in the atmosphere, and it can be warmed or cooled by various PM constituents. It is unfortunate that air pollution and climate change are closely related. Earth warms as a result of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane trapping heat in atmosphere. These gases are released into the atmosphere when fossil fuels are burned. To mitigate reliance on fossil fuels, transitioning to renewable energy sources like geothermal, wave, tidal, and wind power is essential. Likewise, adapting eco-friendly transportation is crucial, as fossil fuels power automobiles, airplanes, and ships.
So here is Contra Costa County map of how bad the air pollution is. As you can see, the low-income sites such as Richmond, Oakland, San Pablo, it's all red, while the high-income communities such as Walnut Creek, Martinez, Livermore, they're all green. So you can see the difference between the high income and the low income. Low income has worse air pollution, and the high income doesn't have as bad. Actually, it has really good.
Impact on ecosystems. What are ecosystems? A community or group of living things that coexist and interact in a particular habitat is the most basic definition of an ecosystem. Here are 3 things that can that impact the ecosystems: deforestation, pollution, overcrowding, and the use of fossil fuels. Number 2, land use changes such as destroying a forest to plant crops and activities that directly harm habitat like mining, and 2 ways that habitat loss happens. Number 3, hurricanes, floods, droughting, changing pattern of wildfires, rising sea levels, and warmer ocean temperatures. Impacts on biodiversity. Rodeo and Richmond. So both Rodeo and Richmond are actually the same. The biggest ethnicity is Latinos. I believe this is environmental racism. Environmental racism refers to the unequal exposure of marginalized communities, especially low-income and communities of color, to environmental hazards, which is being showed. In the case of refineries, there's a pattern of these facilities being situated closer to lower-income and predominantly non-white communities, leading to health and environmental consequences for those affected. Yet places like Walnut Creek are very green on the map, and no refineries in sight. Actually, instead of refineries, there are beautiful plazas and activities for residents to do.
So, risk for human health. Respiratory issues, asthma, bronchitis, and COPD can be brought up or made worse by air pollution. Cardiovascular problems, so heart attacks, strokes, high blood pressure, and other cardiovascular disorders are all connected to long-term exposure to air pollution. Increased mortality. There is a link between air pollution and early death and lung development that affects children. So children who are exposed to air pollution may have delayed lung development and decreased lung function. Long-term respiratory problems and a greater risk to respiratory infections may result from this. So lastly, we have change. So, transition to renewable energy sources. So, stop using fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gases and start using renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, hydroelectric, and geothermal power. And start promoting public transportations like buses, trains, bicycles, and walking so we can start decreasing air pollution from exhaust emissions. And start using clean cooking methods. I feel like this isn't being talked about a lot, so we should start using the use of clean cooking technology like cooktops or solar panels. Thank you, everyone. I hope you guys learned some new information.